Hello. Hey, I made it. Oh my gosh. What an upgrade. This has been absolutely the craziest ever. Absolutely took me down. Look at this. And normally, you know me, when this goes on, I'm doing cartwheels and I'm ecstatic. Whoo, not on this one. My functionality was on a 1 out of 10 was zero. It was zero. I've been in bed. Literally couldn't even pick my head up and would sit up just to ground. And then, man, oh man. So this has been so crazy. And I spoke about this, I believe, Thursday night. And then it really went up. Like Thursday was horrific for me, Thursday night. And you know, for me to say it's horrific, it's bad. Most of the time, you don't hear anything about this stuff. But the pressure in the melon was insane. And then my body and the heat. Oh my gosh, the heat. It literally felt like, I don't know, I don't even know, the interior heat I could feel. And it was causing my body then to shiver, so I couldn't sleep. And then I'm asking my guides, I'm like, okay, what's this? And they said, oh, your body's attempting to cool itself off. Well, no shit. So I got the ice packs out and tried that and like was up the entire night just because the pressure was, I was like rolling myself like a rotisserie chicken. And then I thought, okay, Friday, I'm like, all right, maybe now when I'm up and running, I'm going to get some electrolytes in me. And I went, literally, I take the escalator downstairs and there's a store, I got some electrolytes. It didn't do anything. I mean, nothing. And I was like, okay, I'm flattening out again. So Friday, again, functionality 1 to 10 was a 0. And then I felt this. This was last night. And I thought, what in the heck is going on? Back with the pressure. Absolutely insane. And I just was a 0, like absolute 0. But the cool thing is I always ask my guides, okay, what is going on? Because the pain would travel. It would be like at the base of the neck. And then it came to like the third eye area. And it was really intense. It just kept going. It kept going and going. And I'm not sure I would call sleep what happened, but I think I passed out of absolute just fatigue from the whole thing. And so finally this morning appetite 0, haven't eaten since Thursday. Because all that heat in your body, right? It's like, oh, food, no. But it's all purposeful. So finally this morning I was able to, I had some just like chicken broth for the electrolytes and that helped. That like kicked in. So I was like, okay, if I can get myself to a 3, I can go on and tell my peeps what the heck's going on. I'll tell you, I have a few friends that are also light workers and they reached out to me and they were like, what is going on? I'm like, dude, I can't even talk. I'm like, put your seatbelt on and hang on. Just ride it out. We're getting upgrades. So this morning though, I got a lot of detail on this. And by the way, this affects all of us differently, right? It depends on your level of consciousness. And I, being the psycho that I am, always tell them, bring it. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Well, I almost put my white flag out this morning, but luckily I started to feel better. So I was like, okay, I think we passed through the wave because this second wave was even higher frequency. But what happened was my body adjusted to it during this torture night. The torture just continued. It didn't let up. You can see the upper chakras still getting it. And for me, this was entirely upper chakras, the whole thing. It did affect some. It will affect, some the whole body. And I'm going to show you the Shakalaka chart. But here's the thing. Everybody, it's different. It depends on where you're at in your journey. And just know, like, self-care, water and electrolytes with this stuff. I'm kidding you. Like, that I could feel like the pressure in the melon I knew was like my body was feeling dehydrated. Yeah, I see someone says teeth hurting. Yeah, it's just affecting like, and it's like annoying. It's like an annoying pain, right? It's like, I was just like, oh my God, I was this far from, I don't take anything ever. I was like, oh my God, I might need like a shot of something just so I can sleep. I was really tempted. I was like, do they still make NyQuil? I was ready, but I got out of it. I got out of it. And so this morning I did a quantum healing, and lo and behold, it was everything, everything that I was feeling. And so here's what is, and by the way, so not all are experiencing this right now, but right, this is coming, right? And so your body will take it when you're ready. Your consciousness then allows that to these upgrades to happen. So what is being upgraded is there are our human mind's consciousness is being upgraded. And see how if I could put this, there's not a lot of Who-man words for this. But what that means is our minds were built, we've used it for survival. And that's not our truth. And we now know that. So those parts are ready to come out and go to the light. But it's not the part of your mind that deals with doing math or driving the car, right? But it's the part of your mind that holds belief systems, right? And concepts. And so oh, I'm not worthy, right? Oh, look, we got a thumbs up. They're agreeing with me. So it's the part of the mind that creates these beliefs that are not, they're false beliefs, right? Because they were survival, they were based on fear. And so what happens is these mechanisms are being coaxed out because it's very tender, scared parts that have been in there for thousands of incarnations, thousands. And so it was funny because there was at one point where our consciousness, once they pulled them, and it was delicate, there was all the archangels, everybody's spirit team was there. It was like a brain surgery happening, right? And then they were showing us the mind's not really in the head. And I'm like, well, say what you will, but it sure felt like the whole thing was in my melon. But this is what is being upgraded, and they call it a spiritual awakening for the human mind, right? Because the human mind forgot its source, right? The human mind thinks it's separate from source. Another thing that is being healed is victimism, right? Where our brain got a concept that, oh, I had a trauma and the trauma defined me. And that's right. And I'm powerless and all these things that kept us in separation. And so the cool thing is that as these mechanisms get released, and really are going to the light, instantly pure source love fills that space, because this is our process for remembering. And so for those of you who are ready for this upgrade, you will start to feel a calmer mind, right? Now, if your noodle is still active, right, that just means you're still living in there too much, right? And so noticing and becoming aware and saying, okay, wait, I'm not being present right now because I'm in the noodle soup factory. And because, right, it doesn't override our free will. And I'm always like, bring it, bring me the highest. And it was funny, there was a part where they were taking out this one mechanism. You could tell it was the amount of spirits that were around it was magnificent. And then they said, we need your permission before they even finished the spirit guides, before they even finished the sentence, I was like, do it. Yes, do it. I don't even care what it is, just go. You don't need my permission, do whatever you need to do. But it was so cool because I absolutely could just feel the energy just coming into a calm space. And so this is doing a bunch of things, right? Again, depending on where you're at in your journey, this double, we know when we see this is a lot of people awakening. People who are light workers probably got hit with fatigue on this one. This one didn't charge up too many people. A lot of disrupted sleep, even like body aches or weak muscles and stuff like that, very common with this. And again, the hertz on this, like the sound frequency measurement, this one was even higher than the first one. So make sure you're practicing self-care with this. Do not push yourself. If you don't have the energy, do not push it. Just allow your body to rest and keep telling your body, I'm telling you, as it would have been really easy for me to go in that rabbit hole and start complaining. And instead I was like, You got this, body, you got this. But I was like, this sucks raw eggs, but I know you got it. Right? Because I don't want to get into resistance. So I'm like, I know this is in my best and highest good, and just make it end quickly. Thank you, I think. Thanks for frying my brains for 2 days straight. So that's what's been going on. And so, right, this one was Thursday night. This was all day yesterday, and then last night this. And so I just checked. I took this one a little over an hour ago. This one seems to be tapering off, and I can feel that because it's easier to ground. And so a couple of things that my guides were bringing forward was water and electrolytes. In the morning, if it feels okay, if you fast, it can help you to integrate these spiritual energies that want to come in, okay? Not necessary, you're not gonna not do it, but it helps a little, and then go with something light, try to stay light, right, because when we eat, the body uses energy again, right, to digest, so the lighter you keep it in the morning, they're saying it'll help with the integration. And I'll tell you, I got electrolytes coming out my you-know-what right now, because I'm not gonna run short. Just in case. Don't know what tomorrow's bringing. So let me show you guys the shakalaka chart here. And then I'm going to spy on you and see who popped in here. See if anybody else has been in crazy land. Okay, this thing is wild. Wait till you see this. Let me move my melon that felt like it turned into. Okay, look at this. This was Thursday night. Then Friday, but this was nothing to sneeze at because nothing felt better. And then last night, look at this, and you can see it's jumping up and it stays up. This is that persistent, high frequency light coming in. The upgrades are all over, mostly third eye, by the way. I was gonna do a 3-eye atlas update on Friday night. It was not happening. Like nothing was happening. I was just like, oh no, I'm just gonna lay here and breathe. So that'll come at a later date. Let's see. So let me see and hear who's here. Manu, Cheryl, napping all day. Oh, amen. I'm going back and doing more of that. Gina from Portland is here. Hello. Hey, Carol. Good to see you here. Rosemary. Oh, Rosemary, thank you for bringing, I always feel peace when I see you. Thank you for bringing the peace today. Helen is here. Hello. And Ellen is here. Hello. Oh yeah, Ellen. Yeah, I tried to pop in sooner. It was not, today can actually sit upright in a chair for more than 30 seconds. Oh, craziness. Stacy's here. Lisa's here from Sweden. Hello. Gina, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm telling you, like, this has been the most intense since my awakening, the most intense physically that I've had, because it was just like nonstop. But when I heard what it was, I was like, okay, do it. Let's go. Let's see. Joanne's here. Da, 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 da. Christy's here. Hello. It's jumping through here. Trying to greet everybody. Here we go. Oh, Kathy, you had energy. Oh, bless you. Kathy, I wanted that energy. See, it does affect everybody differently. Normally, that would be me when that amount of light comes in. I'm like, ooh, let's go. Gina, dizzy, yeah. Yeah, a lot of, because the upper chakra is really getting a high, really big upgrade here. Yeah, a lot of heat with this. The heat was as bad as the throbbing for me. What? Okay. Yes, love is the essence. Everything is love. That's our truth. Yep, let's see. Oh yeah, the Thursday focus group recording. So good, right? So good. I am going to be doing one, by the way, even though I'm traveling this week to Mount Shasta. Yay. And I will be recording. They gave me a transmission and an activation, and it's going to be the part 2 to the one that we did on Thursday. So I'm excited to see what that is. And so everybody who's registered or subscribed, I should say, for focus group, you'll get an email from me this week with the transmission and activation. Really good stuff they're bringing. I love the stuff that removes distortion. It's like, it just really helps, and it calms this thing down. Okay, let's see. Oh, Andrew, you're in Cabo Tesal. You're 10 minutes from me. I'm at the marina. Awesome. Joanne. Yeah. Yeah. Georgina's here. Chrislyn, yeah. So the lower, yeah, I know. I went through, my back was like feeling a little funky one of those nights. I don't even remember, but I think it was like a lot of it having a lack of electrolytes in the body. I think just that can affect your limbs and joints. Let's see who else is in here. Chrislyn. Oh, me, Angel. What electrolyte product? I just buy one here. There's a grocery store called Chedraui, and they sell one. It's like called electrolyte, but they spell light Ly. But any electrolyte is fine. But there's natural electrolytes also in just chicken broth or chicken bouillon. And honestly, I felt more relief when I made chicken broth in the dark at 5 o'clock this morning. I was like, please work. So yeah, I think any even like Pedialyte, believe it or not, is really good because it's more pure. Yeah. Yeah, this one, I mean, this was like really, by the way, oh yeah, bunch of timelines. I didn't even mention. Timelines are collapsing for sure. I've had so many crazy, like, did that happen? I thought that already happened. Is it gonna happen? No, it already, like, lots of Mandela effect stuff for sure, because timelines are collapsing a lot in October. A lot, because we're jumping forward. Let's see. Okay, yeah, old trauma's coming up. Yep, they're coming to the light. Just observe them and honor their journey. The sun seems brighter today. Oh, I love the sun today. I am not going to go look at it because my melon is still like, but yeah, it probably is. I would not be surprised. I've noticed in the last couple of years, it keeps getting brighter and brighter. Oh yeah, we are absolutely being upgraded to be able to hold more light. That's what all of these are. I saw someone too mention something about the eyes and the peripheral. That's one of the upgrades we're getting. Our eyes are going to have increased peripheral vision, and that is so that we can absorb more light. Let's see. Clara, fatigued for the first month, weepy and emotional. Yeah, so the light is going to pull up any unhealed emotions, for sure. Oh, you're so lucky, Holly. You slept from 7:45 to 9:30. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping to do that tonight. Hi, Sean. Welcome. There you go. We're getting all kinds of electrolyte recipes in here. Awesome, awesome. Oh, so guys, that's what's going on. I mean, you can see this, and like this one did, I think, have another little spike, but then this one is tapering off. Again, I don't know what's behind it, but I just wanted to come in here and just check on you guys and see how you're doing, and let you know that I'm coming back to life. I could sit up in a chair. These are victories. And again, just really, this is all happening for us. And, reminder still from the guides that October, they want us to celebrate our journey because the new earth energy is here and we're aligning with it. And to begin, as we celebrate your journey, make sure are you prioritizing yourself? Are you prioritizing yourself? Or are you still entangled? Notice the teeniest family entanglement you're dragging anchor. Is there a situation you're wanting to avoid or not face? Don't have fear about those who are not awakened, because you then are also in an state when you go to fear. Just know, remember, we're here to be the light. We're lighting up the bridge for them. And the most loving thing you can do is to hold your light and allow them their journey. Allow them their journey. They're on their journey. Their consciousness will decide when they're ready to awaken. And so, I plan on, when you tell me celebrate, I take that seriously. And so, Mount Shasta, get ready. Get ready. The celebration train's coming to town. Awesomeness. So, all right, guys. Well, that's all I got for you today. But I wanted to come in here and let you know I will watch the energy and see how it progresses over the weekend. And if I feel right up to it, I will absolutely give you an update. Probably not tomorrow. My Sundays are sacred. And all I need to do is tilt my head up high enough on the pillow to watch the Bills tomorrow. I think I can handle that. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for popping in here, and I hope everybody is hanging on. It was intense, but definitely a valid upgrade we got here. So just hang in there, and I will float back in here when the energy calls.